Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. We appreciate your attendance today. My name is Matt Target. I'm head of marketing at Burkett. I'm honored to welcome all of you to our grand opening and ribbon cutting event. We're humbled by your response, and we look forward to a great program today. A brief word about our festivities. We'll begin with an introduction to Perrysburg by our esteemed mayor, Michael Olmsted, followed by remarks from the president of Burkett Restaurant Equipment and Supplies, Jamil Burkett. Jamil will then perform the official ribbon cutting, and the employees will gather for a photo to commemorate the event. All of this will be followed by lunch provided by our friends at the Grape Leaf, and we invite you to tour the facility during and after the lunch, and be sure to pick up your gift, our appreciation for your attendance today. Well, we're pleased and honored to have the mayor of Perrysburg, Michael Olmsted, with us today. Mike's not only the mayor of Perrysburg, but he's a successful businessman as well. He understands the power of economic growth and development. Please welcome Mayor Michael Olmsted.
Thank you for that very, very kind introduction. We'll get a couple things straight first. Yes, I do realize this is Perrysburg Township and not the city, so I'm not here to try to do anything to the township. But in all honesty, it was a pleasure and an honor to be asked by Jamil and the company to give you a few words. You know, despite the fact that this isn't the city itself, one of the great things about our community as a whole is there's great cooperation between the different jurisdictions, and that really helps from a business side of thing. I know it from my experience in business. There's nothing more frustrating than the simplest of tasks taking forever to get done because you've got people who don't get it. And if there's one message that I like to let new businesses in our community realize is, I get it. I understand that time is money, that time is of the essence, and that it's something that we really want to work with you to going forward so that you can be as successful as you possibly can be, and whatever small part we as a city can do, we want to be a part of that. You know, small business, I'm a big believer in small business, medium business. You know, we hear a lot about businesses that are too big to fail. Well, it's businesses like this that are too important to fail. Because this is where the economic growth, not only in our city and region exists, but it's the economic growth for our state and our country. And I can't emphasize that enough. I get tired of sometimes the focus always being on these very, very large mega corporations when the reality is where the boots are on the ground are right here. It's events just like this, here in Perrysburg Township, here where we're sitting here welcoming a new company into our region. So, again, I welcome you. And I'm really happy that you picked our neighborhood to be a part of. And if there's anything that the city can do, I know we will be here for you, and look forward to your continued success in the years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor, for your kind words. I'd like to introduce to you our next speaker, Jamil Burkett. Jamil joined the company in 2002 and was named president in 2011. He's led the company during its greatest period of growth and development. You know, we stand here today because Jamil had the drive to transform the business and the vision to find a facility that would accommodate us in our next phase of growth and a very bright future. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamil Burkett.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? Good. Thank you for all being here today. This is one of the most exciting times of our lives here at Burkett Restaurant Equipment, and I'm honored to be standing before you today. We've seen so much change at Burkett over the years as we've grown from a local distributor to a national distributor of servicing both new and used restaurant equipment and supplies. It has been an amazing ride so far, and what makes it even more exciting is knowing that we're just getting started. For those of you that don't know, let me give you a little history of how we got here today. About 1 year ago to the day, we received a call, like many times before, that there was somebody who was interested in our facility in downtown Toledo. Although we entertained the call, we were not overly optimistic because we've seen these calls before, and for one reason or another, the conversations never progressed. After the meeting, we learned that U-Haul Corporate was the interested party, and they had a vision to take our historic building off the highway, restore it, and turn it into a multi-unit mega storage hub for the city of Toledo, like they've done in many other cities across the United States. For Burkett, we knew we had a minimum price point that we had to get in order to provide us with the resources needed to make this move happen. And after a few meetings, we came to an agreement. The only caveat is we had 30 days to find a property, otherwise the deal was dead. So after touring several facilities all over Northwest Ohio, we came across this building here in Perrysburg Township. And I have to be honest, I was very skeptical at first, leaving this central part of the city, leaving the highway access to the suburbs, and wondering what's that going to be like. But once we walked into the building, I was definitely sold as soon as I walked in. I remember using words like, if the only way I would have gotten something better than this is if I would have designed it and built it myself. This was the most ideal layout I could have possibly asked for, we could have possibly asked for. So September 30th, we officially completed the transaction, and the deals were done. U-Haul agreed to give us 6 months to move out, so you can only imagine what the next 6 months were like for Burkett. Everything you can think of, from drawings to permitting to the construction to buying all of our new fixtures for the property and to move. For those of you guys that had the opportunity to see our old facility, you know how much inventory was in there and how much move actually needed to happen. On November 30th, we were excited to announce that we opened up our distribution center portion of the building here while construction was going on our offices, our service department, and our showroom. On April 11th, we completed all construction and opened our doors here in Perrysburg Township. Now I'd like to thank a number of people who were a part of this project, because this could not have been done without you. First of all, thank you to the Perrysburg community for welcoming us into your home. From the very beginning, you've made this process as easy as we could have ever asked for. Thank you to all of our business partners that were involved in this project, including Craig Herschel with Signature & Associates, who was our realtor that helped us find this place. Both Signature Bank and the Lucas County Port Authority that were involved in the financing on this project, and Eastman & Smith, who was the legal arm of this project to make sure that we stayed out of trouble. Finally, I want to thank all of our contractors who worked numerous hours to meet all of our crazy demands and deadlines, including Rudolph Libby, Gem Industrial, Advanced Roofing, Shaw Electric, Cute Sign, EcoTurf, and many more. Next, I'd like to thank everyone who believed in Burkett and supported us over the last 39 years. You're really the reason why this is all possible. To our vendor partners, thank you for believing in us even in the very beginning when we were just getting started. You opened up doors for us, trained us, guided us, and protected us as we were learning. You always made sure that we were able to deliver an amazing experience for our customers. Thank you to the thousands of great customers, or friends as we call it here at Burkett Restaurant Equipment, all around the world, especially the ones with us here today. You've been truly amazing, not only for choosing us as your business partner of choice, but also for your ongoing support and your friendship. Thank you so much. To the amazing team here at Burkett Restaurant Equipment, from the ones that started with us when the company was founded to the ones here today and everybody in between. Thank you. I've been so blessed to be surrounded by such great people. None of this would have been possible if it wasn't for you. Your commitment of doing whatever it takes to drive our vision and lead us to where we are today and to where we want to be in the future makes it an honor to serve you as your leader. And to my amazing family, and to the families of all of you that are here today, I want to extend my thank you for putting up with all the sacrifices that we've had to make over the years. I know it hasn't been easy, and I'm forever thankful. And finally, the greatest thank you of all to my father and our founder, Mike Burkett, for having the vision to start this company and the vision to support us and mentor us over the years. None of us would even be here today if it wasn't for his vision. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to the man himself, Mike Burkett. Thank you again all for being here today. Now please join me in the cutting of the ribbon, followed by an all Burkett employee team photo at the stairs. Lunch will be followed after that. Thank you again very much, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon.